Hello. Good to catch up with us all today. And my emphasis is still on wellness in marriage. And I'm dwell on how to build bridges, not walls, in your relationship and in your marriage. Building bridges and not walls. Of course, when bridges are built, we know we have a passage, a, a good passage, person to connect with each other. You build bridges. But by the time you start building walls, there's not going to be easy passage through any wall. So bridges are better built rather, and not walls. So we are going to discuss today on how and why we need to build bridges in our relationship and not wall, so that we can have a peaceful and harmonious relationship and a happy at that. Build bridges in marriage and not wall. Good relationship is a good bridge. Building a good relationship is building bridge and not wall. When you gaslight issues in the home, you are building walls. When you escalate issues that are supposed to be ironed out with understanding, you are building walls. And building walls will not be a good passage for either of the two. Will be a great barrier in the growth and development of the relationship in marriage. So rather, let's build bridges and not wall, because marriage is a journey of connection, understanding, and mutual respect must be greatly practiced. When you build connection and understanding, the growth and development will be remarkable and you both enjoy life. The phrase that build a bridge and not a wall applies to marriage greatly. The phrase suits marriage. The phrase suits the understanding that's supposed to exist between the husband and the wife in the home. This also places the emphasis on the importance of fostering unity rather than creating barriers, rather than creating misunderstanding and fight. So we are going to discuss some of the styles that the couples can apply in the home, the principles in your relationship that could really help continually build that bridge. And the first one, which is always uppermost in discussions, is open communication. Communicate openly and honestly with your partner. Do not bottle up anything. Don't bottle up anything. Communicate with great sense of humility. There's no reason why you should communicate with your partner raising your voice harshly. That is not an open communication. Be friendly in your communication. Be milk. Be gentle, so that you can to your partner. Communicate openly and honestly, and your partner will listen to you actively all the time. Walls form when couples stop talking to each other or when they avoid communication, when they avoid difficult conversation. You cannot avoid difficult conversation. Couples cannot run away from difficult conversation. Attending to those difficult conversations give you solutions, make you ironing the challenges out so that they will not keep on conversations between you and your partner. You will settle it all when you communicate openly. So instead, build bridges and not build walls. You will enjoy the bridges to cross over, but the walls you cannot pass through. That is just it in marriage. You also express your feeling, express any noticeable flaws and faults in your partner. Are there any wrongs or flaws you have noticed in your partner? Express it honestly, respectfully, with humility, meekness, and your partner will definitely listen to you. When you are expressing this concern, you don't shout your partner down. You don't bully your partner. You don't body shame or attitude shame your partner. You need to be calm, and you have to let your partner is affecting the relationship, so your partner will listen to you very well. Listening actively, on the other hand, do not rush to conclusion. Listen actively. Stop any distraction when your partner is communicating with you. Take away every distraction. Pay attentive. Be attentive in listening. You should not be doing other things when your partner is. Be an active listener, and you'll be able to sort things out amicably. When you are responding to whatever your partner has pointed out, do not come with judgments. Do not be judgmental. This could result into escalation. Addressing concerns before they turn into resentment is always very, very good. Address it. You should not keep quiet and keep it to yourself. Disagreements are inevitable because we are all human. Disagreements are inevitable, but the way you go about it matters a lot. But how you handle disagreements matters. Instead of shouting at each other, shouting each other out, you should be able to approach conflicts with a mindset of resolution and not blame. You should not blame, but look into settlement, look into resolution. When you start blaming, it's going to cause more problem. Also, seek to understand your partner's perspectives about issues. Compromise where possible. Compromise and think your own thoughts and perspective must lead. Listen to your partner and understand that you should not be judgmental. Say everything as it is. There's no need keeping anything in your mind. When there is room to come to resolution, mind. When there is room to come to resolution, speak out. Say everything out. Speak out. Say everything out. And nothing should be remaining in your mind. This is what is called relationship. This is what is called relationship. No halfway. No, you don't need to do things haphazardly. That is what is called love. So compromise sometimes is very, very necessary, and you both need to compromise on certain issue. It will strengthen that relationship between the two of you. Also prioritize emotional concern and connection of your partner. Walls can form when couples drift away emotionally. Strengthen the bridge by spending quality time together, showing appreciation and affection regularly, supporting each other and each other's dream. Set healthy boundaries. Building bridges doesn't mean to couples that a strong marriage is built on connection, trust, and mutual efforts. By choosing to build bridges and not walls, this will earn you good foundation in the marriage. And when you build these bridges, it's going to let the two of you be ready to tackle that challenge easily. Build bridges and not wall, and you stay happy in your marriage. Stay blessed. God bless you all. I'm happy to have you all here. Do you have questions to ask? Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Like the discussion, and let's deliberate by sending your comments. Write your comments on how you build your own bridges and not wall for a harmonious relationship. God bless.